Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam Sports Report on a Saturday when the Chiefs play the Texans in the AFC Division round. Let's start with the Kansas City Chiefs who host the Texans. Players to watch out for: Patrick Mahomes, the two running backs, Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco. The Texans' weakness is against the run, so hopefully Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco are up towards 130. Wide receiver Hollywood Brown, Marquise Brown, Dash, and DeAndre Hopkins and Xavier Worthy. Tight end Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, center Creed Humphrey, left tackle probably Joe Tooney. I think they announced it today that it would be him. I guess a slight chance of DJ Humphrey coming in. Left guard T. Trey Smith, right guard Mike Caliendo, right tackle Jawan Taylor. Chiefs defense: left defensive tackle George Karlaftis, left defensive end Charles Omenihu as well. Nose tackle Tayshaun Wharton. Defensive tackle Chris Jones. Right defensive end Mike Dana. Weak side linebacker Drew Tranquil. Middle linebacker Nick Bolton, one of the best. Leo Chanel. Cornerback Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, Justin Reed, Jaden Hicks. Free safety Brian Cook. Right cornerback Trent McDuffie. Shamari Connor, cornerback. Punter Matt Ariza. Kicker Harrison Butker. Long snapper James Winchester. Matt Ariza. Punter Nico. Kick returner. Key players: Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt, Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco. Wide receiver Marquise Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, and Xavier Worthy. Key player tight end Travis Kelce. Key player center Creed Humphrey. Left guard Trey Smith. Right guard Mike Caliendo. Joe Tooney. George Karlaftis, left tackle. Left defensive tackle Chris Jones. Nick Bolton. Jalen Watson, a player to watch out for as he returns, respectively. Justin Reed. Brian Cook. Trent McDuffie, also key players. Key players that have won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs over the last three: quarterback Patrick Mahomes, tight end Travis Kelce, Creed Humphrey, Chris Jones has won 3, Harrison Butker, and long snapper James Winchester and Harrison Butker. Those are the 6. For the Texans, we won't do the whole starting lineup, but we'll do some of it. Quarterback C.J. Stroud, running back Joe Mixon. Might be a challenge for him to play, but people are expecting him to meet the challenge. Cam Akers, wide receiver Nico Collins, defense Derek String, Daniel Hunter, and Will Anderson, sack leaders. Had big games last week. $4:30 Central. Texans and Chiefs. I think it goes the Chiefs' way. Players they have to watch out for: Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson. They got to get a bit of block on him. Wide receiver Nico Collins. Chiefs get the win in the end. 26-20, a close one. Lions host the Commanders. Quarterback Jared Goff. Running back David Montgomery. Jeremiah Gibbs. Wide receiver Jameson Williams. Emmanuel St. Brown. Offensive tackle Penny Sewell. Defense Brian Branch. MLB. Middle linebacker Jack Campbell. For the Commanders, it's Jaden Daniels. Running back Brian Robinson. Backup running back Austin Eckler. Wide receiver Trey McClain. Left defense end Dante Flower. Deron Payne. Right defensive tackle Jonathan Allen. Bobby Wagner. Defensive back Marshall Latimer. Kicker Zane Gonzalez. I think the Washington Commanders and Lions control the game and have throughout like this season. And what Jeremiah and David Montgomery big to get back. Jared Goff will be his normal player, accurate and keeping control of the game. Penny Sewell will be a big part of the game. And Jaden Daniels will be a key player to watch out for. Trey McLean. And that will be the big game. Kickoff for that game is at 7 o'clock Fox. Chiefs game 3:30 ESPN ABC. That's Sam on Sports on Texans and Chiefs. So how's it going?
Hey, it's going great. What about you?
Good. Um, Texans and Chiefs about to square off, and we oppose two different fans. Austin's Texans fan, Chiefs fan. You wanted to open your football world back up. How did you decide to be the Texans fan? Is it just because we were at home, or
Oh yeah, so how I decided on the Texans was this was back in like 27 about 2017 when it was probably a couple years after the Rams left St. Louis. I was like searching for a football team like since for a couple years, and then on 2017 I ended up choosing the Texans because of like the youth like that they had at the time with it was Deshaun Watson at the time. And I thought like they had a really good youth future going forward with like how I saw a team. And then also part of it was I moved to Texas, and I wasn't sure like if I could be someone that ended up rooting for the Cowboys, and so that's how I ended up another part to why I chose the Texans because they're an expansion team because yeah they've been in the league since 2002. So and then I know after those few years with Deshaun Watson they didn't make those playoffs for a couple years, and then after we did drafted Stroud, and now we've been back into the talks of being in the playoffs since then of drafting Stroud.
how do you like Stroud?
Yeah, I do like Stroud. Yeah, he had a really good rookie season last year. This year he's been hasn't had as good of a season as last season. He's gone through a bit of a sophomore slump. I know I know like yeah, part of it is his offensive line hasn't given him like consistent pass protection. Then I mean some of it too also is that he's missing some throws that he usually makes. So I don't know if that part of that is that him not trusting the pass protection. But I mean, last week in the playoff game, I thought he played well. I know the first half, like most of it, like our offense was not in rhythm, but towards in the first half, he was able to find something after fumbling that snap and then making that completion to Hutchinson. Once he did that, I felt that like flipped the game from there. And then on that drive on him using his legs, that was key. Which I'm hoping today in this game today that he does a little more of that, like with using his legs, because I think that'll be key. And then also him continuing to have good pass protection will be key to having a chance to get a win today.
Well, Joe Mixon is questionable. You think he'll play?
Yeah, I think he'll do everything. I think he'll do everything he can to play. I mean, we'll need him out there for sure to have a chance to win. Because yeah, if we don't, then we're really going to be one dimensional on offense with the passing. Not, I mean, Damian Pierce is. I mean, he's good, but not not as like good as like Joe Mixon. Mixon, someone that can give you like on a first or second down, give you like at least 3 or 4 yards. Although like this regular season, the Texans have struggled usually when it's come to first down with not gaining like too many yards
What
on those downs.
What about Akers? Is he not playing?
Who is it?
Akers, David Akers? Where is that?
Oh, you mean Cam Akers?
Yeah. Does he
Oh,
want?
so it was like week 4, week 5. We ended up trading him to it was to the Vikings, I believe.
Okay.
So it's we got Mixon, and then we have Pierce, and then our other one, like usually on the third downs that comes in the game is Wale.
Um, what do you think about Nico Collins? He had a good game last week.
Oh yeah, he had a great game last week. He's had a great season for us with he's led us win the category of receiving yards. As far as all the receivers have gone. I know not having Tank Dell or Stephon Diggs, those will be huge misses for today's game versus the Chiefs. But yeah, I think with him, yeah, he's done really well. I've been really impressed with Nico Collins. Like since he's been with the Texans, he's been someone that you're able to go to on deep routes, and then if you need like a big third down conversion, like that's someone you can. That's a receiver that you can go to. So yeah, him having a big game today, and then someone else probably stepping up, maybe like Schultz or I know Woods. I know last time I checked, Woods was I think listed as questionable. I don't know if he'll be a go today, but if he ends up going and he's able to give you a little bit of something too, then I think that'll help us with like our offense, with like giving us a chance to get the win is in the game today.
Yeah, Justin Watson, he's playing today. The cornerback that was hurt. I don't know if you know who he is, but
Oh, that's on the Chiefs, right?
yeah, he was out for a while, for a long time. Um, what about the defense? You like Daniel Hunter and
Oh yeah, yeah, they're doing well this year. Yeah, Daniel Hunter and yeah, Will Anderson
yeah,
and
they
and
lead.
Jair being back the past couple games has been huge. I know when we played the Chiefs like a few weeks back, we were down two defensive linemen on the front seven when we played them. I know today's game will be like at full strength with the front seven today. So I think I mean they defense played well last week versus the Chargers. So I mean if they're able to like play as well like they did last week today, then I mean they'll give the team the chance. It's just a matter of our offense being able to to score enough points to win that way. Because we'll need our offense to like extend possessions for our defense not to be on the field too long.
So, what are the keys to the games for Texans to get a win?
Yeah, one of them is they'll have to like win the time of possession with like being able to extend drives on offense. I know first downs throughout the season have usually been a struggle with us with gaining yards. So we're gonna have like you're gonna have to be like 4 to 5 yards on first down and making sure you're not like behind the chains on the early downs because usually if you're behind the chains on first and second down, then that's gonna make it tough to get to pick up first downs and being able to extend drives. So being able to do that and then our defense like playing well like they did last week, that's gonna help us, keep us in the game if they're able to play like they did last week. And being able to like get something from your running game. Cause I think when we played the Chiefs a few weeks back, our running game didn't do as much. So be able to like find something there and then maybe convert like some screens on maybe first down. But the thing is with that is that you just have to make sure, like you have the blockers being able to block for if you like try to convert those screens.
Yeah, I think the keys to the game for the Chiefs are find the players who are open. Look at other players in Travis Kelsey. Look at DeAndre. Look at all your weapons. Um, attack the quarterback and just really do what they do. But attack the quarterback and play good defense.
Yeah, another thing I'll add for the Texans is that just being able to like continue to pass protect for Stroud, just like they were able to last week.
And don't drop tip balls because that's when Chiefs get in trouble, or they tip it up in the air or have tip balls. Oh, who's your winner for the Texans and Chiefs?
So yeah, so my winner, so yeah, I'm a Texans fan. Just like without like yeah, I mean to put the bias aside, I'd have to go with the Chiefs just because I know this week's gonna be a different animal for the Texans as last week. Because yeah, last week we were playing at home in front of our crowd, and this week we'll be going on the road to Kansas City in it against the Kansas City crowd, who they're always like a tough place to play at it up in Arrowhead, and then also they'll be playing in the freezing temperatures, which usually in the past for the Texans we haven't won like we haven't really won any of those games when the temperatures like at freezing, and then as well as yeah just going up into a cold environment in general. So I think that, and then also, yeah, I know we've struggled a little bit throughout the year with pre-snap penalties. So I figured the crowd. I'm not sure how the Texans will do with like pre-snap penalties as far as like going against the crowd. So I would have to go, yeah, with the Chiefs.